Nadeem, for the people that don't know you, could you just explain a little bit who you are, who you work for, what you do?
Sure. This is Nadeem Afrika. I am the CISO for NextNav. NextNav is $1.2 billion company, and we are growing rapidly, and our targets are to kind of reach Europe and Japan as well. As CISO, I am responsible for pretty much everything from security to compliance and audit support. A lot of initiatives are going on. We are, I would say, in the kind of early stages of maturity level. So that is a challenge and opportunity as well. So there's a lot of work which we need to do. We are bringing a lot of tools and doing a lot of automation to kind of make sure our data and our clients' data is protected.
Do you have any time to build relationships with your peers in the business?
It's very difficult right now. I would love to have personal interaction because it does add a lot of value. It does help to better understand. I am a big supporter of in-person meeting.
What main challenges that you facing?
So the challenges was the visibility. We had very limited visibility into our systems and into our infrastructure, which is mostly on the cloud right now. And you need tools to have that visibility so that you could design the controls appropriately.
So you mentioned tools.
Generally, and most of the time, that is where our expertise come into the picture, that if we are in a better position to explain our needs to our vendors, what exactly I need. Obviously, they say 8,000 security vendors are out there, right? And that's just a number. But the point is that if a client like me knows what exactly we need, if I could communicate that in a better way, I'm in a position to evaluate those kind of vendors, what tools and what help is available out there, maybe a demo or discussions. If I share certain specific challenges with them, how they were able to help any other client with the similar challenges.
Are most of them working? Is that
Not really.
criteria?
No.
Not really.
Yeah, obviously. So that is not the case. That is one challenge. I would say opportunities like these, the summit could help where the practitioners could explain their needs and then they could literally see what solutions and help is available out there. And then, we could engage in a meaningful way that, either demos or whatever to identify the right solutions. So obviously, when you're in person, that there is no better way of doing business or personal interaction than meeting in person. Obviously, there are limitations, there are challenges, there are reasons we do the virtual calls, but meeting in person kind of combines all of those four. And I am one of those persons. Actually, I love to meet in person because this is the way I could understand the person. And if I have met the person, after that, I'm working with that person. Even on the phone, I know exactly the chemistry of the person, how that person behaves, and it's much more easier to communicate, explain your requirements, and understand what the person is saying. So I cannot basically emphasize more how important and how valuable is the in-person meeting. There's no match to that.
I completely agree. And
yeah, and humans, they have their own preferences, how they prefer to learn. And meeting in person is like all of it at one place.
Well, I would say time will tell who learned better. I think time is the
I'm
ultimate.
pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
again, I am a believer that every time you talk with anybody, both parties, they learn basically. That is how we grow. There is always opportunity to learn from everybody. It is at the personal level as well, and at the business. When you're talking with vendor, again, the basic thing is you could share your needs, what you need to do, and they could share you the solutions and the tools they have to offer.
At some level, everyone likes to have a bit of human interaction and contact.
Agree, totally.
Maybe it could only be for 5 minutes and then you have enough and you go away. But, it could be for 5 hours. Who knows? I'll see you there.
Really appreciate that and looking forward to meet you guys all in person. Thank you.